Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Bronze. In the last episode we dealt with Team Racket in the guard tower just outside Acre Forest, and we were about to go in and explore Acre Forest. But before I did that, I just went back onto the route that we were just on. I can't remember why, I was just sort of looking around, and I encountered a wild Heracross, and Heracross is one of these Pokemon that we have not caught yet. So I'm just going to make a quick save, and then we're going to try and catch this guy. And that is a good start from Flareon. We'll go for the Great Ball. We'll try another one. Okay. Okay, come on. Oh, man. We'll try one more. There we go. We catch Heracross, the single horn Pokemon. So yeah, as you can see, I just caught it just down here. In the morning, just out here, just outside the guard tower. I had realised that actually we hadn't actually bothered with checking what Pokemon had actually been in the wild grass around here. But evidently there are Heracross here. So yeah, I did not know beforehand, but now I do. So anyway, we're going to continue with where we were last time, which is heading into Acre Forest and seeing what awaits us in here. So we head through here, and we've already read that sign, but we're going to head through. And we've already seen that there are wild Eevee in here, but we're also hoping for lots of other wild Pokemon. We've already seen the wild Blossom as well. Flareon grows level 30 and wants to learn Bite. Which it can. It can instead of that. So what do you have to say? I wonder how you're supposed to get around these huge rocks. I should look around more. So we'll head down here first, I think. More wild Eevee. I hope there are different Pokemon. Okay, so it looks like there's a plunger here. So if we push it... Okay, so we've got sort of like explosives, I guess, explosives to get around the various large rocks around here, which is quite interesting. Wow, wild Ledian. I hope there are wild Ladybug in that sense, because that's another Pokemon we have yet to catch. But we're going to be able to surf here, and we see wild Psyduck. But unfortunately, we are well overpowered for these guys. We could try just trying to catch it straight. It's going to be difficult to catch it from such a high health, or not. So we catch a Psyduck the Duck Pokemon. It's pretty simple. Okay, that's pretty cool as well. So we see another plunger. We're just going to push all the plungers, I guess. Just push all the plungers that we come across, I think makes the most sense. We'll quickly get across here. I wish that Bite was super effective, but it's not. And here we go. Okay, wild Ladybug. Only level 17, but a quick attack, even a quick attack just takes it out. Wild Fearow as well, so lots of different Pokemon around here. A veritable oasis of various Pokemon. Anyway, we'll talk to this guy. See what he's got to say. Flareon grows 31. Mark, nice to see you here. I'm just out doing some field research. Say, how about a gift for doing such a good job with your Pokemon training? We get TMO 7. That's the move Zap Cannon. It's a powerful electric attack that paralyzes the target Pokemon. If it connects, because obviously Zap Cannon has a pretty awful 50-50 chance of hitting. So we're going to hit the plunger once more. And we get another wild Ladybug. Okay, so if we bite, Dark is not effective against... Okay, there we go. Yeah, good. So just surely... There we go, yeah. Just surely a Ladybug's not going to be able to resist a Great Ball. So anyway, we catch the 5-star Pokemon. And it seems that we've got to find where that most recent plunger has opened up. I love how red the Flareon is. It's just brilliant colour. So we'll use this plunger. That makes sense. Swift is proving very handy at the moment, and we're just zipping through this area. So, we can now head north. Actually, let's just see what that guy has to say. But we also have Wild Pineco here. We go for the bite. Use Protect. Don't self-destruct. Okay, just die then. Wild Fearow, as we've already seen. So we're going to heal up here. Holy cow, those rocks just exploded. You did that? Be careful, man. Probably should have warned him about the explosion, but anyway. We'll head down here. It's a free fall heal. Let's talk to you. Say, you look like a sensible trainer. Have this. We get TM48. That's a fire punch. Don't use it in here. You could start a fire. Okay, so fire punch. I wish Flareon could learn fire punch, but I'm pretty sure. No, Flareon can't learn fire punch. So, but what we will do is we will teach it to Ampharos, because Ampharos then gets rid of Growl. And is looking actually pretty strong, just with its setup at the moment. It's another special move, despite being a punch, you know. So it really pays off. Goes into Ampharos' strength. Get another revive. We can press this plunger. I'm assuming that opens up over here. It does. And we are out of Swifts. But Flareon is gaining levels like nobody's business. So we will swap into Sunkern. And another plunger. Crit here, of course. But we could strength. Strength is a 2-hit KO on that Blossom. And we'll go into here, so. Living in here is quite calming, but not when your front door is blocked by rocks. And I sometimes leave food outside for wild Pokemon, so nothing actually to find in that building, which is a bit, well, a bit anticlimactic, I'd say. But anyway, we will go into Lickitung here, and we will return. It does nice 2-hit KO. Sunkern goes to 29, which is good. So where can we now go? Wild Togepi. Wow. Mega Drain surely won't kill. Yes. Okay, we will save. Just in case it can run. I don't know if it can. Okay. Should have seen that was over half. Okay, we'll go into Ampharos this time. Although, right. We'll go into Poliwhirl instead. And we will use Hypnosis. And then we will try and catch this in an Ultra Ball. My last Pokeball. Ah, I should have had an extra set. Okay, there we go. We catch a Togepi, the Spike Ball Pokemon. So, there we go. I'm wondering. Let me just try something. So just going to dig out of here. The reason I want to do this is I feel like I should definitely go back and just quickly grab me some Pokeballs. And just give them... Shuckle, just get out of there. Okay. Spirit. So yeah, so we'll just run over here. We can't go in the mart. We can go in the big mart though, and we can check lots and lots of various balls. Generally, we can probably get a few of these. Heavy Pokemon. Probably just better getting lots of Great Balls. Obviously, it would be better to be able to get... Actually, we'll only get a few. We'll get another 10, I think. Because we should be able to get some Ultra Balls pretty soon, and that'll be much better. What I also want to do is I just want to check the TM counter. Here, I think. Yeah, okay, so we've got Electric Punch, Fire Punch, Icy Punch, and attack that may make the foe flinch, which I think is Headbutt. Which could potentially open up new Pokemon, but I think I want to get an Ice-type move, just because we don't have anything that can hit Ice at the moment. Sorry, anything that can hit yeah, a Pokemon with an Ice-type weakness particularly hard. Certainly, we can't hit dragons at all at the moment, which is an excellent point. So we just quickly see who can learn Ice Punch. Furret, Poliwhirl, and Lickitung. Obviously, normally you'd say Poliwhirl would be a good choice there, but Poliwhirl, despite being a water Pokemon, actually does not have particularly good special, which is really annoying. From my perspective, obviously, because it means that he becomes far less useful, if I can't, because it means that his main stab, being Surf and stuff like that, is actually not particularly useful. If he evolved into Politoed, we'd be in a better position. Not a much better position, mind you. Politoed has a similar issue, but a better position. So anyway, we've already got Fire Punch from you. We certainly want to get out of the way of that. Theorite. Thunder Punch. But yeah, I really got to actually have a proper look and analyse my team's... my team's... what I should be doing for my team and what moves I should be putting on who. Anyway, we got another Plunger here, which I think we'd already pressed actually. Yeah, we definitely had. Yeah, so just... Course, wrong one. That's what I meant. There we go. Cool. So yeah, so we're just going to keep going. Good to see Fire Punch works quite nicely. So where do we go from here? That Ladybug. Probably we've reached that house, so really I probably want to be heading down, I guess. I'm just going to zip through some of these guys. Some of these battles just not all worth doing, but we'll... Lickitung grows to 31 and wants to learn Disable, but we won't let him. We can't get over there, but we can travel down here, up, down, round, and there we go. Okay, so this is the one that opened up, and we find an Ether, which is quite nice. Another Blossom, so we will go into Lickitung. I should really stop. I should really get rid of the power on him. Furret. Do I have something going? Gonna have something that can remove everything but paralysis, right? Yeah, pretty much. Great. Okay, well, anyway, here it is. The end of this forest, and it says, "Thank you for respecting and caring for our forest." Yes, whilst we've been destroying and blowing everything up. I just want to see what Pokemon did we miss. I'm sure we missed one. Which one did we see in here that we didn't catch? Sorry, I should have remembered this, but let's just have a look. Got Pineco, yeah, that's the only one. So I guess we just need to encounter another Pineco and just sort of... so whilst we wait for that to happen, I think we will should we let Flareon continue to get the experience? Furret's the one who needs experience but is paralysed, which is really annoying. We'll switch Lickitung to the front, I think. Ooh, while we're now in the daytime, which is interesting. Might change things. Is Bug super effective against dark, or is it vice versa? I'm just going to use Thief. Obviously it's special, which isn't playing into Lickitung's strength particularly, but... Okay, I think that's just more. So we've now got Wild Sudowoodo now that we are in the daytime. And, oh god, this is bad. Didn't mean to fall down here. Gotta go all the way around now. Wow, get the power. Cool. So we're just gonna zip, 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 fly around here. Come on, give me a Pineco. Hopefully Pineco is available at day and not just a more... I'm pretty sure we saw it at the end of the last episode as well, which would mean that it's also a nighttime one. Obviously we can always return here, but it'd be nice to be able to catch it now. We'll just see what we can do. Could always use Sunkern against the Sudowoodo, seeing as there's so many of them at the moment. Just trying to get there, of course. To be fair, Poliwhirl would have been awful for that as well. Don't para me. Okay, so we'll do like maybe 2 more. If we don't get Pineco in that time, we'll just have to sort of say we're not going to see him. Wow, Flail. I hate Flail. Yeah, just another. Okay, no more. Fine. There we go, cool. Well, just as we're just trying to leave, a Pineco appears out of nowhere, so can we catch this one? Ah, it's got selfish. Why did I not save? You idiot. Okay, well, that was my own stupidity. But anyway, did you find any lost items on the ground in there? Not really, but thank you for the suggestion. And it's so cold and windy in this gate. Brrr. Does that mean we're entering somewhere icy? No. Okay, you. Forests are too creepy for me, I'll just hang out here. And then we are now on Route 12 between Acre Forest and Charcoal Town, which means another encounter. Another encounter being this Teddy Ursa, which of course can flee. But anyway, this guy was expecting us. It's Psychic Phil, who's got a Xatu. So we'll go for the bite. It is super effective and does a good amount of damage. Ah, come on. Nope. No luck there, but we'll get that Ampharos, which will get hit by the Future Sight, but can Thunder Punch easily and get rid of the Xatu, and should also be able to get rid of his Golduck. There we go. Cool. Ampharos grows to 33. Psychic Phil was defeated, and he didn't expect that. So, I see all and know most. Okay. I might try and get to the town as fast as possible, just so we can heal up and stuff. But anyway, got a battle with this person who's going to zip through formalities and strength. Wow, we're still faster despite being paralysed. Just goes to show how swift Furret is. We can kill this Lickitung eventually. And then secondly is Murkrow, which is another good Pokemon for us. There we go, easy peasy. We defeat Trainer Robin. Cool Trainer Robin. I'm not sure how you were able to beat me. I'm kind of a big deal. So yeah, let's see if we can... Another Phanpy, which can also flee. Okay, that's good to know. And we haven't been able to skip this guy. So anyway, have you seen any water around here? I think I'm lost. It's a fisherman, which is actually a decent draw for us, because obviously Ampharos can just destroy these water types and get some health back with the leftovers as well. He's lost in both ways. See, this is what happens when I stray from the ocean. Okay, so another gate. So you came from Cartridge Town? It sounds lovely, and sometimes I wonder if being a route gate guard is an unfulfilling job. Do you think what I do is cool? If I say yes. Really? You think so? Wow, that's a real pick-me-up. Thanks, kid. Well, I'm not going to put him down by saying the no as well. Anyway, this is Route 13, so potentially another encounter as well. Let's just go for it. There we go, we get through that trainer sort of gauntlet, as it were, and we're going to find the Pokemon Center over here, and we're going to heal up very quickly, and then we're going to go back and see how many Pokemon we can find on those 2 routes. Although, to be honest, I don't see any grass here on Route 13. But anyway, you keep finding something to fight for. Fight for Pokemon all the way, it says Hyper Joel. Starts off with a Paras, We'll go into Flareon. Obviously we don't have a fire-type move, but we can Swift, and that's an easy kill. The second Pokemon is a Rapidash. So we're going to go into Furret. And we're going to Dig. That's a 2-hit KO, which is good. Furret grows to level 30, and then his second final Pokemon is a Parasect. This time, we won't joke about. Ampharos, Fire Punch. Quadruply effective. We take out his Parasect, and Ampharos goes to level 34. Just don't get between me and my Pokemon. It's a good message. Anyway, you're not so tough. Bring it on, Chicken Stick. Interesting. Interesting name. So she starts off with a Mankey. We'll go into Poliwhirl and we will just Psychic. His second Pokemon is a Girafarig. And I'm going to see what Sunkern can do against this. Okay, that's nothing. So we're going to go into Furret. And we're going to Strength. And we're going to Strength again. There we go, the Girafarig goes down. And finally a Stantler. Can take us out in a single stomp, which is a bit annoying. But we can Quick Attack and Strength the Stantler out the way. To the edge of Koto and back, train and survive. We get a Max Potion, another pretty good item, certainly for the Elite Four and stuff like that. So, once more, we head back, we search. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's actually any Pokemon to be found here on Route 13, unless you've got Headbutt, I guess. But yeah. Anyway, we're going to cut through here, and it looks like hidden item? No hidden items, okay. Normal item, a Max Revive, but we can't carry anything more, so what do we want to do? Do we have an Ice Berry? We'll toss that. We have an Ice Heal, so there's no point in having the Burnt Berry as well. I think we have a Burn Heal as well, probably. Anyway, who goes? We find a Max Revive, and then, what else do we find? Nothing there as well, wow. Seems like it should be full of secret items, and it's just not. And an Ultra Ball. We'll always take an Ultra Ball. So, we will see what we see. Teddiursa, okay, so we want to save. Don't run away. It licks, okay, that's fine. Poliwhirl, and now it flees, okay. So we're going to need to go into Poliwhirl straight away, I think, here. Yeah, and now we need to go faster, get the Hypnosis. Okay, cool. Let's go for a Psychic and see. Too much? No, okay, cool. So that takes him into the orange. That's great for us. Do we go level, great, or ultra? I think we go ultra here, just because Teddiursa are pretty sure they're pretty low catch rates. But anyway, we catch a Teddiursa of the Little Bear Pokemon to add to our roster. I say roster, our numerous various Pokemon. So next up is a Phanpy. I'm going to try and catch this one as well. 6 levels below us, and we catch it quite easily, the long-nosed Pokemon. So Phanpy are also good experience for Sunkern if we can get Sunkern killing them. Wild Rhyhorn, which we take out in a single hit. Wow, okay. And Wild Tangela as well, which we've already seen. We saw them down the bottom of the route just south of Pallet Town. That's interesting. Wild more Teddiursa. I don't think we can take this guy out. He's going to flee, yeah. Shouldn't waste PP on these guys, really. There we go. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, that is another Pokemon to add to... Don't flee, don't flee, don't flee, don't... Thank you. Cool. Sunkern grows to level 31 and wants to learn a Synthesis. Yes, that is a good move to have. Okay, so the issue is growth. Growth is nice. Sunny Day makes Synthesis work more, I think. So theoretically I could have Synthesis, Sunny Day. I think I could put Sunny Day on a different Pokemon, to be honest. I think, yeah, because Sunkern learned Sunny Day by level up, so... Yeah, okay. We'll get rid of Sunny Day and put it on Synthesis. I think growth is really helpful for us. We should really not be wasting PP against the Teddy Ursa. Okay, so that looks like it's everything here. There's Fan Theory. So what we're going to try and do is try and catch another Rhyhorn. Encounter another Rhyhorn, I should say. Hopefully we can manage that. Don't put me to sleep. Tangler's like a real tank, it must be said. Got great defensive stats, if I remember correctly. Come on, do it. Oh. And here was me hoping that I could use this area to level up my Sunkern, only to find out that all of these guys are too... Okay, Sunkern is completely useless now, so we will switch into Thurret. There we go, the Rhyhorn. Okay, cool. And it's actually quite good that we are not Sunkern at the moment, because obviously Sunkern would kill. As will Poliwhirl, actually. So we'll go for the Dig. It is super effective, but it's not stat. And that was what I was banking on. And, okay, so... Great Ball. There we go! We catch a Rhyhorn, the Spikes Pokemon. So, that... We've just filled up another box, which is good to know. And gives us the capacity to quickly rush around. So, in that case, I think we've done everything that is sort of asked of us at the moment. So what we will do is we will talk to people around this city, and we will also obviously change box to box 4. There we go. Cool. So I hate being old. No one listens to you. Did I ever tell you about the time I found a nickel? It was January of 1940. Anyway, I love being young. Everyone listens to you. Now give me some candy, please. Now. Yeah. And there. Wow, you and your Pokemon are really close. Oh, thank you. So, a town by the sea is an ideal place to live. We have a gym. 2 gyms. Gym 1. Carla uses flying-type Pokemon. Something electrical might take them down. That's a pretty sparse-looking gym. Looks like just the gym leader. We could do that battle then, theoretically. Anyway, Elroy is a hothead that likes things complicated and big. Carla, however, likes things small and simple. Anyway, my Pokemon are the coolest around. Anyway, I got my son an EXP share. It cost me a bundle, but he doesn't seem to want to use it. My son seems to like video games more than his Pokemon. Is that normal? And then we'll talk to him. So, I love my old games, but I miss my Nintendo 64. I let my friend borrow it, but then they moved to another town without telling me where. I know. If you help me find out where they moved and get my N64 back, I'll give you a reward. Okay, so I think that's probably the way to get the EXP share thing. I'm assuming that's probably what they're talking about there, the reward. Here is Gym 2. What do you say? Elroy here keeps himself barricaded up here behind many trainers and his poison-type Pokemon. Psychic abilities may be able to thwart him. If you manage to do it, I owe you a Poke-Cola. Cool. Okay, so, anyway, they closed up that train station not long ago. Shame. And this town has 2 gyms. The leaders are brother and sister. As if I'm ever going to let you come in here. Okay, so abandoned train station, do not enter. Okay, so I think just to finish this off, we'll quickly talk to these people here. Anyway, hello there, young sir or madam. Do you know where the repels are? Just grab them from the top shelf for me. I can't quite reach. And This town has 2 gyms. I'm going to have to buy extra super potions if I'm going to beat them. Okay, well, I think we are in a position where we can actually do this battle. We also find a soft sand, which is quite handy. Obviously not for this battle, because it's a flying type gym, and ground types are completely useless. But, obviously Ampharos is going to be... actually, we're going to start off with Lickitung, I think. Lickitung and Thunder Punch, and we're going to see what we can do against Carla. I am Carla, leader of this gym. Unlike my brother, who likes his gym filled with trainers and junk, I do not need others weighing me down. I fight with flying-type Pokemon, as they are the most majestic of all Pokemon. Care to see how they battle? Let's do this. So we're going to take on leader Carla, and she starts off with a level 35 Skarmory, which is pretty high level. And has the Steel Wing for stab, but Thunder Punch is super effective and does a good amount of damage. Okay, we're going to heal up. And she goes for the Hyper Potion as well. Wow, okay, so we'll Thunder Punch once more. And she gets the crit, of course she does. We will Super Potion. This is when you realise that Super Potions will not be enough. We should be able to take this last hit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So, what do we want to do? We're just going to swap into Ampharos. Okay. She's probably going to... Oh no, she does not. She goes for the Swift, but she does not attack. She does not heal up. Seems like she's only got the 1. So, we take out her Skarmory with relative ease. Lickitung grows to 32, Ampharos grows to 6. Gets to 630. She next Pokemon, sorry, is an Aerodactyl. For which I'm going to go into Forest. And I'm going to see how much strength. It's a rock type, you idiot. Let's go for a flying type move. Flying is weak, is not very effective against electric, so we will go into Ampharos, take off the hit. We will Thunder Punch, seeing as we're already sharing experience with Ampharos, and nails a critical hit to take out that Aerodactyl. Wow. Crit probably mattered, but would have been a 2-hit KO anyway, and I don't think this Aerodactyl really is anything that can hurt us. Her final Pokemon is a Mantine, so quadruply weak to electric. Let's hope Lickitung is faster. If not, Bubble Beam will take us out. Which kind of sucks. What we can do is just go into Ampharos and we will just Thunder Punch. There we go, easy peasy. Another critical hit just for fun, but I'm not sure that really would have mattered. It is quadruply weak to electric. So, we defeat Carla, we gain our 6th badge, with the 7th badge evidently just round the corner when we take on her brother. Oh no! What have you done to my poor flying Pokemon? Okay, you beat me. You've earned yourself the Acrobat badge. So, Acrobat badge raises Pokemon's defense. Also take this gift HM. You get HM06, which is a Whirlpool. I hope my brother hasn't lost to you. Wow, that's quite considerate of him. Anyway, that was some fight, Mark. I paid to see that kind of entertainment. Cool, so I think that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. We've gained another member of our team, and we caught loads of new Pokemon today. So, I hope you will join me on the next episode, where we will take on Carla's brother Elroy at gym number 1 here in... What was the town called? It was... You just have gym 1. Charcoal Town, I think. Charcoal Town. A gritty, isolated locale. I will see you then.